I said salute to the untouchable True School Sports Empire.
That's
Taking
right, the
over
untouchable.
not only the South Florida boxing scene, but the worldwide boxing scene.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, y'all can say the date because it will be a momentous occasion. In fact, it's such a momentous occasion. This fight's going to be on my birthday, aka B. Taylor Day, aka the birth of the untouchable. It'll be February the 11th out there in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. Very awesome venue. Love the Alamo Dome. Great for fights. I saw a Tank fight Leo Santa Cruz there back in 2020. But anyway, I digress. You're going to have a fight for the vacant belt at 130. The belt that was vacated by Shakur Stevenson as he's moved from 130 to 135. And you're getting quite an interesting matchup. You're going to get, first and foremost, you're going to get Rey Vargas, who, thank God, you know what? I love Rey Vargas. Rey Vargas, I wasn't always Rey Vargas fan because he was always just like whatever fighter to me, but I really became a fan of him when he exposed. My bad. When he exposed! Make sure you say that right here on True School Sports because we like to enunciate certain words like exposed on this channel. So he exposed Mark Magsayo. And, I never really thought Mark Magsayo was that good. I thought Mark Magsayo was very overrated. And I didn't think if he beat Gary Russell Jr., he still didn't look great doing it. I don't think he even beat Gary Russell Jr., but that's a hot take that I have. And even then, I saw other guys giving him fits from the lower weight classes. Anyway, but he beat him, and he showed he boxed a very disciplined game plan to become two-division champion. And what I like about Rey Vargas, and I give him all the respect because he's not resting on his laurels and just want to fight in a weak-ass featherweight division. Because featherweight, let's be real, featherweight is a weak division right now. It's a weak division. There's no really clear-cut guy. So, I respect him because now he's going up from 126 as WBC champion to fight none other than O'Shaquie Foster. Yes, that O'Shaquie Foster. O'Shaquie Foster, long, rangy, good boxer, guy that's been getting a lot of good wins. I mean, look at the resume. I mean, beat guys like John Fernandez, Miguel Roman, Alberto Mercado, and guys like that. So he's been doing this thing steadily, and not a lot of people have been paying attention to O'Shaquie Foster that aren't boxing nerds like me. But he's been really climbing up the rankings slowly but surely and pounding that pavement to get an opportunity like this. And I know he was going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson for a long time because he wanted that fight with Shakur Stevenson. Like, he wanted that fight, Shakur Stevenson. Archie Sharp wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson. But none of these guys with small names in boxing could really get that fight. So he gets the next best thing. And I really do think for O'Shaquie Foster, it's kind of like a dream scenario in a sense because rather than fighting a Shakur Stevenson, who I'm sure he wanted to fight, he's fighting a guy who, granted, is a very good fighter, accomplished fighter in Rey Vargas. But let's be real. Rey Vargas is a smaller fighter coming up in weight. But he's also a fighter who's 36-0, who's a two-division champion. Probably the most unsung 36-0 two-division champion you ever hear about in boxing in Rey Vargas. But very well-schooled fighter under the guidance and watchful eye of Nacho Berenstein. Nacho Berenstein is like one of the best trainers ever in boxing and definitely one of the best to ever come out of Mexico. So with that being said, I really do think there's going to be a test for O'Shaquie Foster because this is a guy that's eager and desperate to become three-division champion. This is a guy in Rey Vargas that, he's not like, he doesn't have the quote-unquote stereotypical Mexican style that Mexican fighters get stereotyped for these days. He can box, he can move, he's awkward. He's got some weird things timing-wise that O'Shaquie's going to have to work through, but this is going to be a really good tactical fight. If you're like a hardcore fan, or if you're like a fan, somebody that likes to see aggressive fights, this may not be the fight for you. I do think this is going to be kind of a fight where, you get two guys who lean more towards being boxers than they do punchers or swarmers or sluggers. And you're going to get two guys who I think are going to try to outthink each other, which, that doesn't always make for the most entertaining fight, but it is a world title fight, and there is a lot at stake in this weight class. As 130 right now, 130 is in a transitional period because, like Shakur Stevenson just went up to 135, so a couple of the belts dropped. Hector Luis Garcia is at 135, fighting Tank soon. So he may just get knocked out and come back down to defend his belts, but we don't know what's going to happen with him. Shavkat Rakhmonov just beat Zulfa Barrett to win the vacant, I think WBO? I think it was the WBO. I could be wrong. I think it was the WBO. One of the titles. He won one of the titles. I can't remember if it was WBO or IBF, but he's got one of the belts. So, 130 is trying to figure out who the next great fighter is going to be in this weight class, and this is one of those key fights that's going to get us to arrive into that conclusion sooner rather than later. And, O'Shaquie Foster is one of these guys. I'm going to call a spade with him. I like him. He's a good fighter, but as it stands right now, he's 29 years old. He's, not a big name in boxing. He's already got like 2 losses on his record. This may be his first. This may be I don't want to say it'll be his last shot because he's young in the sport, but it could be his last shot he gets at a world title for a while. So he needs to make sure he wins this fight because he is the definition of high risk, low reward. Because maybe not a big puncher, but a good boxer, tall for the weight class, hard guy to get past the jab with, and if he loses to Rey Vargas, you're looking at a guy with a 19-3 record, former world title challenger. People will find ways to not fight him if they don't have to. So he has to win this fight. Rey Vargas, I think he's playing with house money right now because if he loses this fight, then it's really no sweat off his back because he's not really a 130-pounder. He can go back to 126 and defend his belt there if he hasn't vacated already, which I don't think he has. So that's if he loses. But if he wins, man, then you're talking about all of a sudden the quietest, probably most unheralded 3-division champion that boxing seen in a while. So there are some things at play here in this fight, and this is a fight we're checking out on my birthday, February the 11th. So I'll be live for it here on True School Sports on my birthday. Maybe we'll get one of those nice little Caravelle ice cream cakes, and I'll do what I do. I'll do what I enjoy most, which is doing these live fight reactions with you guys and having a great time doing them. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Rey Vargas versus O'Shaquie Foster out there in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here. And make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.